Hello, everybody. We have started today in a different, using a different tool, that is Microsoft Teams. Earlier, we were doing it through Zoom. So today we might have a little hiccups, but it will be better because of the security problems with Zoom. So probably you will be accessing the meetings through your mobile phones, and that is why I have thought to change it to Microsoft Teams. So I'll just wait for some time, let people join. So presently these people have joined: Abhinav Utkarsh, then Anshika, Gyanendra Bodhi, Hardik Aswal, and who is this, K Tyagi. Probably I will have to take attendance also because your names are not, I cannot understand names from your email IDs. Abhinav Utkarsh I can understand. Anshika G. Is it Anshika? I don't know. Gyanendra, Hardik, K Tyagi, I don't know who is this. Niharika Srivastav, Nikita Bansal, Parth, Salil Pranjpe, Sankalp Rana, Shailaja Garg, Siddharth Goenka, Srikant Kapili, Utkarsh, and Vibha Srivastav. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see the chat also? Chat box?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir, we can see it.
No, sir, I can't see the chat box.
So even I can't see it.
So
Um,
neither can.
this is
Yeah.
there in uh,
So it says
chat
only
box.
team members can chat. Ask the team owner to make you a member.
Uh, you are having a Gmail ID or the Outlook ID?
So I've logged in through my Gmail, I believe. Yeah, through Gmail.
Gmail, right? I think there is a problem making members when you have a Gmail ID. If you have a
Okay. Yeah, I
Outlook
log in
ID.
through my Outlook one.
बट सर औरों में तो नहीं हो रही, मतलब और क्लासेस में भी मैंने इसी से लॉग इन किया था।
चैट देख पा रहे हो?
हाँ, एक सेकंड सर। यस सर,
चैट
देख पा
देख
रहे
पा
थे।
रहे हो?
हाँ सर,
चैट
देख
देख
पा
पा रहे थे?
हाँ, निहारिका भी थी सर उस क्लास में।
अच्छा, मैं तो पहली बार कर रहा हूँ इससे, मुझे मालूम नहीं किस वजह से, क्योंकि एक प्रॉब्लम ये भी है कि इफ यू आर using a Gmail ID, then it may give some problem. And I don't know how to add members. I'll just explore if there is something there. I will share the screen, then probably you can also see what I am doing. So probably you are also seeing the same screen which I am able to see. And this is what is. Now this is shown as guest, Anshika. How can I make him or her a member? I don't know. Utkarsh is by default a member. Gyanendra is again. Gyanendra, are you able to see the chat box?
No, sir, I'm not able to see the chat box.
So probably all those who have been mentioned as guest cannot see. And how to make them members?
नहीं सर, आई कांट, आई मीन the option is there to click, option is there for the chat box, but it is not opening as well.
इस तरह का चैट, इसमें ये सब मैसेज नहीं दिख रहे जो मेरे स्क्रीन पे
नहीं,
देख पा रहे हो?
ये सर आपके स्क्रीन पे दिख रहे हैं, बट मुझे अपनी अगर मैं क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो नहीं दिख रहा।
अच्छा, और सब जगह दिखता था?
सर मेरे इसमें बटन ही नहीं आया, बटन है ही नहीं मेरे इसमें।
ये बटन शो
हाँ
कन्वर्सेशन?
सर, शो कन्वर्सेशन का बटन ही नहीं दिख रहा है।
अच्छा, एनीवे पता नहीं हमें कितना चाहिएगा चैटिंग तो। पर ये मेंबर्स कैसे, आई विल हैव टू चेक। एनीवे कुछ कर सकते हैं कि कुछ आइडिया हो, अगर तुम्हें आइडिया हो कि तुम दूसरी मीटिंग में क्या स्टेटस चेंज रहता है तुम्हारा, कुछ देखना इस जिसको नहीं हो पा रहा है ना, उसमें देखना जो और जो मीटिंग्स करते हैं उसमें आपका स्टेटस कुछ और रहता है। जैसे इसमें अगर मैं खोलूँ पार्टिसिपेंट्स का, सभी गेस्ट हैं वैसे तो, कोई ऐसा तो है नहीं कि कोई गेस्ट नहीं है, सभी गेस्ट दिख रहे हैं। देन कुछ लोग देख पा रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं देख पा रहे, वाई? Okay, again we will see it later on what is the problem. We will move on to our presentation, and today we are going to present our, what is this? We started representing the statements of knowledge into predicate logic. We have seen earlier the propositional logic, which does not allow um, placeholders in your statements. Placeholders means variables which can take different values. Those type of representations were not allowed in propositional logic. Secondly, there were no quantifiers like universal quantifier. If you want to make a statement about all the variables or some of the variables, that you cannot specify using propositional logic. So for doing that, predicate logic has been enhanced with these features, and allows placeholders and quantifiers. So we have seen all these examples yesterday. All Romans were either loyal to Caesar or hated him. We converted it into this form, predicate logic statement, and so on. Now we come to the topic where we want to make use of this knowledge represented as predicate statements. So now we have learned how we can represent our English statements, English-like statements, or natural language like statements into a well-formed formula, a standard formula notation that represents the knowledge contained in those statements. Now, if that knowledge is contained, how can we use that knowledge is another issue. So we have to use that knowledge to verify certain questions, certain queries related to that knowledge base. And for that, we need a resolution algorithm, a similar algorithm which we have seen for propositional logic. Here again, for using the resolution algorithm, we have to first convert our statements into a normal form, conjunctive normal form, CNF form. And here the procedure of conversion into clause form is a bit more complex because of the introduction of variables or placeholders and quantifiers. Okay, so let us see step by step what are those steps which you have to use or follow to convert the predicate logic statements into clause form. किस लिए कर रहे हैं clause form? Clause form किस लिए कर रहे हैं कि हम उसको resolution में use कर सकें, so that our knowledge is represented, each of the statement is having a standard form. Okay, so to do that, first task is we eliminate, as earlier one, we eliminate these implications or bidirectional implications. So to eliminate bidirectional implications, we have to first convert that bidirectional implications into single side implications. Okay, and then single directional implications can be converted or eliminated using this formula. Then single side implications can be eliminated using this formula. That is simple. That is same as we have done earlier. Then we have to reduce the scope of each negation so that it get attached to a single term instead of the combination. Bracket के बाहर negation जितने भी हैं, जितने भी brackets के बाहर negation हैं, उनको हमें brackets के अंदर ले जाकर अटैच कर देना है सिंगल टर्म के साथ, एक एक टर्म के साथ। ओके, if you have any doubt you can just raise your voice and I will just keep on giving some pause after each topic to give you chance to ask a question, right? So ये तो सेम है जो पहले किया था, this is bit different, ये अलग है। if we are doing, तो थोड़ा बड़ा कर लें स्क्रीन को। so if it is a universal quantifier or a existential quantifier and there is a negation before the quantifier, then we have to bring it in and attach to a single term rather than the, so if this negation is attached here, that means ये क्या है, negation for all x p। so इस negation का मतलब ये है, ओके इस negation का मतलब ये है। इसका मतलब क्या है, for all x p is not true, for all x p is not true, okay, that means what, for all x p is not true means for all x p is not true means at least there is one x for which p is not true। अगर हम ये कह रहे हैं कि p जो प्रोपोजिशन है वो सब x के लिए ट्रू नहीं है, the proposition p is not true for all x, that means what we want to say, there exists at least one x for which p is not true। both of these sentences are same and that is what we are representing in this equivalence। जो फर्स्ट इक्विवेलेंस है ये वाला इक्विवेलेंस, ये भी वही रिप्रेजेंट, ये वाला इक्विवेलेंस भी वही रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है। एनी क्वेश्चन? इज देयर एनी क्वेश्चन? Then second equivalence, what is this equivalence? Left side of this equivalence is ये वाला equivalence। इस equivalence का क्या मतलब है? इस equivalence का मतलब है there does not exist any x for which p is true। This equivalence means if there is a proposition p is not satisfied for any x। What does that mean? We can state the same statement in universal quantifier using universal quantifier के for all x p is not true। या तो हम कह दें कि there does not exist any x for which p is true, और हम ये कह दें कि for all x p is not true। both of them are same thing, that is what this equivalence represents। so we can just bring in that negation from the quantifier। ये जो negation है which is placed before the quantifier, we can bring it in against the quantified formula and we can replace this quantifier from universal to existential or existential to universal। so this is important, this we have to understand when we are dealing with quantifiers। quantifiers के बाहर अगर negation है तो हम उसको quantified formula के against लगा देते हैं and we convert this quantifier, if it is universal we convert it to existential, if it is existential we convert it to universal। and if there is two negation, double negation for one formula, we can remove both of them. So this is how we reduce the scope of negation. Okay. Standardize variables so that each quantifier binds a unique variable. They may be, जब आपने सेंटेंस बनाया है तब आपने हो सकता है कि x को एक वेरिएबल समझा और एक प्रेडिकेट को you have attached only to one x, and then you have formed another formula using another variable, but you have named it as same variable x. तो इस तरह से अगर एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है किसी फॉर्मूला में कि you are having same x in this part of this formula, ये जो और से कनेक्टेड हैं दो टर्म्स इस फॉर्मूला के अंदर, two terms are connected using OR connector, and each of them is referring to a variable x. Okay, so this x is quantifying this predicate, this formula, and this x is quantifying this formula. Okay, so what you actually mean, you want to mean them differently. This x should not be misjudged as this x. Okay, that is why you should use a different variable. You should name these variables differently. If this variable is quantifying x and this variable is quantifying p, so you name it x and then you can name it by some other name, that for example y. ये बात समझ में आ रही है? So standardize variables so that each quantifier binds a unique variable. Okay. Is there any doubt in this? Okay. अभी तक हमने 3 स्टेप कर रहे हैं. सबसे पहले क्या स्टेप है? सबसे पहले हमें एलिमिनेट करना है इम्प्लीकेशंस को, सिंगल डायरेक्शन इम्प्लीकेशन और बाई डायरेक्शन इम्प्लीकेशन. सेकेंड स्टेप है टू रिड्यूस द स्कोप ऑफ negation so that it get attached to only single term. Then you have to standardize variables so that each quantifier binds a unique variable. So every quantifier should bind a unique variable. You should not have different quantifiers binding the same variable, as in this case. So same variable x is being bound by this quantifier and also by this quantifier. This should not be there. Okay. You should use a different name of variable with different quantifier. Move all the quantifiers to the left without changing their relative order. Now, if you have named them differently, each of the quantifier, then you need not keep them attached to the actual formula you want to attach it to them. जैसे कि आपने x यहाँ पे, you mean x means this x which is referred by p, and you mean y with this y which is referred by q. So since you have named them differently, all these variables, now you can bring all of them together in the beginning of the statement. That's what you have to do. So you have to just remove all the quantifiers which are placed between, amidst the sentence. जो बीच बीच में क्वांटिफायर्स हैं उन सबको आपको सबको शुरू में ले आना, और इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है क्योंकि सभी के नाम अब अलग अलग हो गए. अगर ये भी x होता और ये भी x होता, if it was also x, then you could not probably bring all these quantifiers in beginning, क्योंकि फिर वो confusion होता कि कौन सा x किसको रेफर कर रहा है. Okay, But since you have named them differently, now you are clear that this y is referring to the variable referred by this formula, and this variable is referred by this formula. So कोई confusion नहीं है, इसलिए अब आप उसको शुरू में ले आ सकते हैं. Okay. Then yes, any question? Is there any question? Now the important thing is we have to eliminate existential quantifier. उसको eliminate करने के लिए what we do, we use some some placeholder which is not variable, which is not same as this variable, which is some formula or some constant. Okay. So what do we want to say actually? For example, in this, what this statement says, this says there exists at least one x for which p is true. Okay. So suppose we have found such one x that is replaced by c. So that c may be some value, but it is a value, not a variable now. So c is some value, not a variable, and this c actually is the c which is true for p. यानी कि हमने एग्जिस्टेंशियल क्वांटिफायर जो भी हैं उनको हमने हटा दिया और उनको हमने रिप्लेस कर दिया एक प्लेस होल्डर से which satisfies this. Okay. So there exists x for which px is true. That means we have replaced, suppose we have replaced this by c. So that means c is a value for which p is true. We have found something. So we have, what we assume here, that we have found such value c, one such value, at least one such value for which p is true, and we have replaced this existential, we have removed this existential quantifier and placed that value there, which is assumed. Similarly, if that value is placed inside a binary formula, that is relation, that may be a relation. So agar y is being quantified by an existential quantifier in this example, as in this example, y is being quantified by existential quantifier, and instead of replacing it by constant, we are replacing it by a function of x. What do we mean here? What we want to say actually in this statement, what we want to say? We want to say that for all x, there exists at least one y such that p is true, where p is a formula having two values, x and y. P is true for x and y. So for all x, there exists at least one y for which p is true for x and y, something like that. ओके तो जब एक्चुअल एग्जांपल आएंगे तब ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह समझ पाएंगे. अभी कोई स्टेटमेंट है हमने किया है जिसमें कि दो वेरिएबल हैं एक्स और वाई, और हम क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं, वो स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है एक्स और वाई के लिए. फॉर ऑल एक्स देयर एग्जिस्ट एट लीस्ट वन वाई फॉर विच दिस इज ट्रू, ये हम कहना चाह रहे हैं. देन we can replace y because it is existentially quantified. We want to say there exists at least one y. हम सब y नहीं रखना चाहते, हम खाली एक ही y रखना चाहते हैं जिसके लिए वो true है. In that case, we can replace this existential quantifier by assuming that there is some value, we have found some value and we have placed that value. Okay, so how can we do it when it is a relation? When there are two variables x and y, मतलब क्या है कि हर x के लिए वो y डिफरेंट होगा. यहाँ पे तो इस केस में तो वो कांस्टेंट है, एक ही वैल्यू चाहिए हमें, बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली वन वैल्यू x for which p is true. There exists at least one x for which p is true. But in this case, इस केस में we want to say there exists at least one x, one y for each x. मतलब अगर 10 x हैं, x की वैल्यू 10 हो सकती है, तो हर x के लिए at least one y is there. That's what we want to say. For each x, there is at least one y. So that means y is related to x. That means we have at least one y which is depending on x for each x. So that is why here we are, instead of replacing it by a constant, we are replacing it by a function of x. Okay, so fx is assumed to return or provide us one such value for which this relation is satisfied, px y. This is important. Are you able to understand this? Any question in this? Any question?
No, sir.
समझ में आ गया ये बात? हम क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? हम यहाँ पे एग्जिस्टेंशियल क्वांटिफायर को एलिमिनेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? और एग्जिस्टेंशियल क्वांटिफायर को एलिमिनेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ultimately we have to come to a form where we only have those conjunctive disjunctions. वो कंजंक्टिव नॉर्मल फॉर्म जो है वो वाली होनी चाहिए हमारे पास. बाद में उसके एंड में जब हम रिजोल्यूशन करना स्टार्ट करें, वी शुड नॉट हैव ऑल दीज different type of what do you say, symbols, which we cannot use them while resolution. So we have to convert it into a form which can be used for resolution. Okay, so here we have removed the existential quantifier by replacing with a constant, assuming that constant we have found somehow. We have found such constant which is satisfied this, or by a function in case there is more than one variables targeted in the predicate function. And finally, since we have dropped, so at this point, what we have done at this point, till this point, what we have done, we have removed all the existential quantifier. So if there is any variable which has been quantified existentially till this step, has been replaced either by a constant or by a function. Okay, now we do not have, after this, we will not have any variable which is quantified existentially. So all the variables at this point, if there is any variable in your formula, that variable is quantified universally only. Existential quantifier तो हमने हटा दिए यहाँ तक. तो अब हमारे पास जो भी क्वांटिफाइड वेरिएबल्स हैं फॉर्मूले के अंदर, वो सब क्या हैं? वो सब यूनिवर्सल क्वांटिफाइड हैं. तो बाय डिफॉल्ट वी कैन जस्ट एज्यूम, वी कैन रिमूव दिस universal quantifier and assume that all variable, if there is a variable, it means anything. It means universal quantifier only. There is no instance of existential quantifier in your formula, since we have replaced it either by constant or by a function. Okay. So we can at this step we can remove universal quantifier also. Okay. Finally, not finally, we have another 2 or 3 steps. So till now what we have done, we have removed all the implication, we have removed all the existential quantifiers and all the universal quantifiers. Now what we remain is we remain with is the formulas similar to what we had in propositional logic. अब हमारे पास जो फॉर्मूला है वो कैसे हैं, वो जैसे प्रोपोजिशनल लॉजिक में थे वैसे ही फॉर्मूला हैं, बस उसमें डिफरेंस क्या होगा कि इंस्टेड ऑफ कांस्टेंट स्टेटमेंट्स और फिक्स्ड स्टेटमेंट्स, दे आर डायनामिक स्टेटमेंट्स रेफरिंग टू सम वेरिएबल विच मे टेक सम वैल्यू इन फ्यूचर। ओके, तो वो वेरिएबल्स तो वहाँ पर हैं, लेकिन apart from that everything else seems to be like a propositional logic statement. Propositional logic statement जैसा बन गया है, now finally you have to convert it into a conjunctive normal form. Okay, conjunctions of disjunct, conjunctions of disjunct. Okay, and then all these disjuncts, एक ये disjunct हो गया, एक ये disjunct हो गया, the formulas which are linked, which are having terms linked using or connectors, तो जिन formulas में और connector खाली यूज हो रहे हैं वो सब अलग अलग कर लेंगे. So if we reach to this statement, so finally what we do, we remove this and replace it by two, तो इसको हटा के हम ये बना देंगे एट इन 8th स्टेप. 8th स्टेप में हम क्या करने वाले हैं कि हम जितने भी डिसजंक्ट्स हैं उन सबको अलग अलग कर देंगे और एक ऐसे ऐसे उनको अलग अलग मान लेंगे. ओके, नाउ इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग सिंगल फॉर्मूला we are having two formulas, one is P or R, another is Q or R, both of them are true. So what we want to say कि जितने भी हमारे उसमें स्टेटमेंट्स हैं वो सब ट्रू हैं. जैसे कि मार्कस वाले में देखा था हमने कि वी वर हैविंग अराउंड 8 स्टेटमेंट्स एंड व्हाट वी वांट टू से इन नॉलेज बेस दैट all of them were true. So instead of saying A and B are true, we say A is true and then we say another statement that is B true. That's what we have changed. And then standardize apart the variables in the set of obtained clauses. So let us see example. So first is for all x, Roman x implies Pompeian x and not hate x Caesar. Okay, this is not true. For all x, Roman x implies Pompeian x and not hate x Caesar is not true. Okay, this is the statement. मतलब ये क्या मतलब है इसका? Anybody? इस स्टेटमेंट का क्या मतलब है इंग्लिश में? उसको सोचना ये एक्चुअली क्या स्टेटमेंट है इंग्लिश में. इस तरह के भी क्वेश्चन आपके उसमें आज क्विज में या एग्जाम में आ सकते हैं कि कन्वर्ट अ पर्टिकुलर इंग्लिश स्टेटमेंट इनटू अ प्रेडिकेट फॉर्म और प्रोवाइड द मीनिंग ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर प्रेडिकेट फॉर्म. So how do you do this? So let us first focus on the clause form only, conversion. So we have to first eliminate implications. So we have to first eliminate implication. What we will do? Implication eliminate करने के लिए, for eliminating this, we will put a not here, not Roman or and this statement same. This is what will be there. Everything else will be same. So this not will be there. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to say P implies Q, matlab not P or Q. So we are doing just that. So what will be the resulting statement? Not Roman X, same as this, or Pompeian X and not 8X Caesar. So this one. Okay, this one. This one has come here. This one has come here with not sign, and this has been replaced by or sign. So we have eliminated the implication. अगर बाई डायरेक्शनल इम्प्लीकेशन होता तो हम क्या करते? हम पहले उसको सिंगल डायरेक्शनल इम्प्लीकेशन में कन्वर्ट करते और फिर सिंगल डायरेक्शनल इम्प्लीकेशन को और फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करते. So that would be have been a two-step process. Now, after doing this, we bring all these negations inside. ये जो negation है उनको अंदर अंदर करना है. Step 2, reducing the scope of negation. So what will be? It will come inside. ये अंदर आ जाएगा. So it will remove this, and this will become not. So this will be Roman X, not Pompeian X, and not 8X Caesar. And then, and this will change by or and. Okay. So this will change by and. So when you bring this not inside, this negation will go. This will change by and this will, a negation will be attached here. Now you move ahead. You bring this negation inside. So in this next step, you move this negation inside. So this negation comes in. This becomes, this and becomes or. This gets negated and this negation is removed. Okay. So we have come to this stage. We have got, now only quantifiers have to be removed. Okay. Next step is to remove the quantifier. Okay. So let us see, this example does not give us the opportunity to use other steps. So let us see another example where all this standardization of variables and removing existential quantifiers can be shown. So let us see this example. For all y, animal y implies loves xy implies there exists y who loves yx. Okay. So ये statement पहले हमने कल किया था कि जो लोग the people who loves animals are loved by someone, something like that. Okay. So you have to convert this. So again, you first remove the implication. So implication वगैरह तो हम कर लेंगे. This is what. So here y is used here also and here also, but this y is being quantified by this quantifier and this y is quantified by this quantifier. So what we have to do, we have to change their names. Okay, so this y can be changed to z. Okay, that is what the standardization of names refers to. This step is to change the names of different quantified variables. And then what is another change? This has to be changed to not animal or loves, and then this not or loves z zx and xy. This is loves xy. So ये हो जाएगा. This implication will be removed and not will come here. Not animal A or loves xy, and then this again, this to remove this implication we have to put not here, and the changes can be reflected as here. So for all y, animal y and loves xy, or there exists z loves zx. So this will be the change. This will be the final one. And then you bring them, all these variables, quantifiers will come to the beginning. So this is the example where we could show those steps easily. Now you have to remove all the existential quantifiers. So if there is any existential quantifier, remove by replacing it by a constant. So some function. So that is Scholam constant or Scholam function. Here, since it is this y is linked to x, is related to x. So instead of replacing it by a constant, it will be replaced by function of x. And this is again called as Scholam function. And then finally, after doing all this, we have brought all the quantifiers to the left or the beginning of the statement. And finally, we remove or drop all the universal quantifiers and we get this form. Here it is universal, it is conjunctive CNF only. But we may, after this, we may need to use distributive laws and all other laws of logic, first order logic, to make it a CNF. So for example, this is there. We get this Roman X or hate X Caesar and not loyal to X Caesar. So to make it easier, we can assume, we can give some temporary names to each of the term of your formula and then convert them into clause form. Okay, and then finally replace again. So this become your clause form. Now instead of having two clauses, instead of having one clause containing the clauses connected with and, here we make them two. One clause is P or Q, another is P or R. Okay, so instead of having single clause, we replace it by two clauses, 1, 2, and then we can replace again. P was the name of Roman X, Q was the name of hate X Caesar, and R was the name of not loyal to X Caesar. So finally we can replace all these P, Q and R by their respective extended form. Okay. Any question in this? Can you do this for the entire example? We had 8 sentences there. In this not this one. All Pompeians were, Marcus was a man, Marcus was a Pompeian, all Pompeians were Romans. Can you just do it for tomorrow? We will not tomorrow, we will do next class on Wednesday now, and I will upload one assignment based on propositional logic today, which you can do it by day after tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, any question? So this is yes.
Sir, will this also be uploaded on Edunext?
What?
This video.
हाँ, वीडियो में सारे एजुनेक्स्ट पे डालूंगा ही। अभी देखना है वीडियो, मेरे ख्याल से तुम डायरेक्टली यहाँ से भी एक्सेस कर सकते होंगे। Somebody was saying that you can directly access it from the Microsoft Teams also. Everybody, every attendee can check it there also. But anyway, I will download it from here and upload in the Edunext also. If you have any question, you can ask. We have 5 to 10 minutes remaining. Anybody has any question? क्या करना है अभी? आप कर लेंगे? इन सब स्टेटमेंट्स को हमने प्रेडिकेट में कन्वर्ट किया था पिछली बार, उनको हमें क्लॉज फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना है. Okay, so you have to just bring in those predicate and convert them into clause form. And don't refer the internet for this. Okay, it is better if you do it on your own. इंटरनेट पे सब कुछ अवेलेबल है, हर चीज़ का सॉल्यूशन अवेलेबल है, पर कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है अगर हम इंटरनेट पे देखेंगे तो सॉल्यूशन तो मिल ही जाएगा, लेकिन हम सीख नहीं पाएंगे. Okay, and then only you can learn if you do it on your own. So Marcus was a man, Marcus was a Pompeian, all Pompeians were Romans, Caesar was a ruler, all Romans were either loyal to. So this statement in the book is, instead of all Pompeians, this is all Romans. All Romans were either loyal to Caesar or hated him. यहाँ पे पोम्पियन कर दिया गया है, यहाँ पे बुक में रोमन्स है. Everyone is loyal to someone. People only try to assassinate rulers. They are not loyal to. Marcus tried to assassinate Caesar. यही स्टेटमेंट है, बस this is the only change. Okay. तो यहाँ पे आप इसकी आप फोटो ले लें, इसको सेव कर लें, इस वाली स्क्रीन को, और ये सब स्टेटमेंट्स, ये असाइनमेंट नहीं है, दिस डजंट नीड टू बी सबमिटेड. बस इसके आप वापस से वो अपने आप बिना रेफर करे, अगर कर सके तो बहुत अच्छा है, बिना कोई वीडियो या कुछ भी रेफर करें, इनको वापस से प्रेडिकेट फॉर्म में लिख दें पहले तो, और देन कन्वर्ट देम इनटू क्लास फॉर्म. ये अपने क्लास वर्क की तरह से कर लें. ओके, दैट डजंट नीड टू बी सबमिटेड. The assignment which need to be submitted will be based on propositional logic, and which I will upload by today evening or maybe by tomorrow morning. जो कि सिंपल सा प्रोग्राम होगा, सिंपल सा होगा, बहुत मुश्किल नहीं होगा. That you have to just work out all that resolution algorithm, all that you have to work out for that example. छोटा सा कोई एग्जाम्पल दूंगा with for which you will just revise, using which you will just revise that resolution algorithm, so that we are prepared for tomorrow. तो tomorrow आपको एक तो ये काम करना है, ये तो आपको सिंपल सा अपने आप करके देख लेना है. You just keep it with yourself, convert them into predicate logic, जो कि ऑलरेडी हम कल कर चुके हैं. वही आप अपने आप से करें एक बार याद करके तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है, नहीं तो रेफर कर लें. And then convert them into the clause form. And if you have any doubt while doing that, you just ask me. Okay, so day after tomorrow we will have class. If you want to ask me before that, you can send me a ping on WhatsApp and I can answer there, and even we can talk on phone if you require. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Any question now?
No, sir.
So what's the feedback? Good. Was it beneficial? Okay, we'll stop here. Probably we would have done. Yeah, recording is being done. So we'll stop here. Thank you. अटेंडेंस के लिए आज देख लेता हूँ अगर इसमें अटेंडेंस दिख जाती है, बिकॉज अटेंडीज इसमें अटेंडीज देखना थोड़ा मुश्किल लग रहा है.
सर स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए.
पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि सब एक स्क्रीन पे दिख नहीं रहे हैं. अभी एक बार ले लिया है मैंने, पर somebody was telling that I can get this list of attendees after from the saved recorded sessions also, so that I will try. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.